It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Hopfen Brewing Company based in Heckingbottom in Lincolnshire. I believe it's Heckington in Lincolnshire. My sincere apologies. And this is their Force Horizon American Pale Ale coming in at 4.3% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Looks really good. I've had a beer from these before. Really good, really good beer. Force Horizon. It looks like it's something to do with maybe a storm or something along those lines. Please. Oh, it's something to do with the world's toughest rose, 2025. We'll have a little read of that in a moment. First of all, look, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. We got a 2-finger white head on the beer. Good levels of carbonation. Slightly hazy looking beer. Golden amber in colour, slow moving carbonation, a really well behaved beer. It looks really good. At this opportunity, I'd like to thank our channel sponsor beersofeurope.co.uk, largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you love beer and you've travelled, been on holiday somewhere, you've worked away and you've found that perfect beer you want to try back in the UK, the best place to find out would be beersofeurope.co.uk. So there's a look at the beer. There's a link in the description box of the video as well, beersofeurope.co.uk, if you want to just click the link and have a look. After you've watched the beer review, of course. Yeah, that's very nice. That looks great. Great quality. Let's get the aroma. Oh, it's a combination of malt forward. My initial thoughts, my initial reaction was malt, and then there's a big kick of hops in there too. Yes, malt and hops. The malt slightly kind of biscuity and bready. And the hops, well, they're kind of very, there's a slight kind of earthiness there. There's a slight kind of stinging nettle, peppery spiciness coming through. But essentially it's all kind of like tangerines and touch of pineapple, touch of grapefruit. Smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, very good. It's got a, for a 4.3% ABV beer, the first thing I want to talk about is the mouthfeel. It's got a creamy, rich mouthfeel to it. It's got a fantastic longing bitterness on the back end also. It's a thinking man's drink. it's a drink that you really want to kind of like, it's not just a drink that, not just a beer you just want to kind of like throw back glass after glass after glass, because there's so much going on. There's so much going on between the sweetness, the bitterness. There's so much going on. There's so much kind of the stinging nettle flavours coming through. There's spicy pepperiness. There's orange. There's a touch of grapefruit. There's a touch of pineapple. You can really get the kind of grains coming through that malt. It's a really kind of, well, that's the only way I can really describe this. It's a beer that you want to go, oh, what's that I just tasted? What's that in, as part of the taste? It's really kind of get your mind going. Does that sound? I could talk about the balance of the beer. There's so many things I haven't touched on. You could talk about that balance between the sweetness of the malt over here, the bitterness over here. But it all starts with that mouthfeel. It all starts with that malty, slightly earthy, peppery, spicy, then bitter. It all kind of like cascades in front of you. Lots of things are always happening with this beer. I can review beer. I can review like I just reviewed a golden ale. The golden ale I reviewed was absolutely fantastic. It was terrific. But it didn't have this depth. It didn't have this ability, if you like, to almost dumbfound me in a way that there's things going on in this beer which I'm trying to talk at the same time to you guys, but I just want to stand and concentrate and be quiet for one moment and take in what I'm tasting. Fabulous. Marmalade on rye, orange marmalade flavours with on a kind of spicy rye bread. Could talk about that. Two friends rowing 3,000 miles, racing in the world's toughest road 2025. Hopped with nectar on, which gives notes of citrus, passion fruit and peach. Yeah, definitely, it's really nice. A winning beer for a winning team. Light-bodied citrus and stone fruit. Yeah, Heckington, not Hecking Bottom. Where did I get that from? Maybe it's a football manager. Oh, it's brewed at 8 Sail Brewing. Okay, so Lincolnshire. So Hopfen Brewing Company. It's brewed at 8 Sail. Right, I know. Well, funnily enough, my next beer is from 8 Sail Brewing Company. Right, rating, I really like that. Explains everything to me now. 8 Sail Brewing Company produce some really, really good beers, and yeah, it all makes a bit of sense now as to why this is so good. Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Hopfen Horizon Force. Or Force Horizon. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.